Sometimes, the person who likes you the most is the one who hides it the best. Not because he doesn't care, but because he cares too much. There are men who won't confess their feelings directly, who won't say the words out loud, who won't make big dramatic moves. Yet every action, every glance, every small moment reveals the truth they are desperately trying to control. You may think he just likes talking to you. You may think he's just naturally nice. You may assume he treats everyone the same way. But he doesn't. There are certain signs, small, subtle, almost invisible, that show he likes you way more than he's comfortable admitting. Signs that slip out through his behavior, through his reactions, through the way he acts when you're around versus when you're not. Because when a man has real feelings, he doesn't always confess with his words. He confesses with his energy. He confesses with nervousness. He confesses with attention. He confesses with the little ways he changes without realizing it. Sometimes feelings are loud, but the deepest feelings are quiet, hidden behind soft gestures, fast replies, nervous smiles, and little moments he tries to play off as nothing. Maybe you've wondered, does he like me? Or am I imagining it? Maybe you've noticed he pays attention to things no one else sees. Maybe he listens differently, acts differently, or treats you differently. And a part of you feels it, but you're scared to believe it. That's because real affection doesn't always make noise. Sometimes it slips out in whispers. A man can hide his words, but his behavior, that's where the truth lives. And that's exactly what this video is about. Today, we're going to explore 15 secret signs he likes you more than you know. Signs that psychology, human behavior, and emotional patterns all agree point to one thing: deeper feelings he isn't ready to say out loud. These signs aren't dramatic. They are not the typical movie love scenes. They are small moments, the kind most people would ignore, but they reveal far more than any love confession ever could. Because the truth is, a man who likes you may not always tell you he cares, but he won't be able to stop showing it. In the way he remembers your favorite things. In the way he gets nervous around you. In the way his mood shifts when you enter the room. In the way he becomes protective, attentive, or quietly jealous. In the way he treats you softer, listens deeper, and pays attention closer. This intro is your invitation to see what you might have been missing. The hidden signs that reveal how he truly feels, even if he's scared to say it. So if you've ever wondered whether he likes you, this is your moment. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what his heart has been saying silently. 1. He remembers tiny details you forgot you ever mentioned. 300 words. When a man genuinely likes you more than you think, he doesn't just listen, he absorbs. He doesn't just hear your words, he stores them. You may casually mention your favorite chocolate, the name of your childhood pet, the stress you felt during a math exam in 7th grade, or how you love the smell of rain. To you, these are small details, tiny pieces of conversation, things you say without expecting anyone to remember. But he does, not because he's making an effort to impress you, but because his mind automatically pays attention to anything connected to you. It's the way someone remembers their favorite song, effortlessly. You become that for him. He remembers how you take your tea, what makes you nervous, the colors you like wearing, or even the things you said accidentally without placing meaning. When he brings up something you said weeks or months ago, it's not coincidence, it's care. It means he was present, engaged, and emotionally invested in the moment with you. You'll notice it in the little things. He buys your favorite snack without you asking. He avoids topics that make you uncomfortable. He sends you something related to a random story you once told him. These actions may feel small, but emotionally they are huge. A man only remembers details this deeply when he's thinking about you even when you're not around. It shows he values your thoughts, respects your feelings, and pays attention to your world. When a guy remembers the details you forget you ever mentioned, it's one of the clearest signs that you're living in his mind, quietly, deeply, and consistently. 2. He checks on you even when he's busy. 300 words. Everyone can talk when it's convenient. But a man who truly likes you more than you realize won't wait for perfect moments. He creates them. Even on days when he's overwhelmed, tired, stressed, or caught up in work, he still finds seconds, minutes, on moments to check on you. A quick "did you eat?" A simple "how's your day going?" A voice note saying, "just checking on you, hope you're okay." These may seem small, but small is where the truth lives. Busy people don't pause for everyone. They pause for the ones who matter. When a man feels something real for you, he won't go hours or days without making sure you're okay. He doesn't want you to feel ignored, forgotten, or unimportant. His instinct is to stay connected. Even if he can't talk long, he still wants you to feel his presence. You'll notice it when he texts you from work, calls during a short break, or checks on you late at night when he's finally free. He doesn't disappear without explanation, and he doesn't return only when he needs something. Instead, he maintains consistency, which is one of the strongest forms of affection. People make time for what they truly care about. And if he's checking on you while juggling responsibilities, it shows you on his mind even during the busiest parts of his day. This behavior comes from a place of genuine emotion. He wants to protect your peace, stay close to you, and build a steady connection. When a guy checks on you despite being busy, it's more than communication. It's commitment shown quietly, gently, and consistently. 3. His whole mood changes when you walk into the room. 300 words. One of the strongest silent signs he likes you more than you think is the way his energy shifts the moment you enter the room. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to do anything special. Just your presence alone changes something inside him. Maybe he becomes more talkative, more cheerful, more confident. Maybe he becomes shy, quiet, or nervous. Both reactions mean the same thing. You affect him. Before you walk in, he might seem relaxed or distracted. But the moment he notices you, his posture straightens, his eyes follow you, and his expression softens. Even his friends may notice the shift because it happens naturally. His body language tells the truth his words hide. He suddenly becomes alert, alive, and aware. This mood change comes from emotional excitement. He feels something around you that he doesn't feel with anyone else. A mix of attraction, admiration, and a little bit of nervousness. When he likes you deeply, your presence boosts his mood the way sunshine brightens a room. You'll notice subtle things. He smiles more. He laughs more genuinely. He pays attention. He tries to look his best. Or he becomes adorably awkward. He may stop what he's doing, adjust his clothes, fix his hair, or glance at you repeatedly. His tone becomes softer, kinder, warmer. Even if he tries to hide his feelings, his mood betrays him. Emotions don't lie. A man's mood shifting because of you means he cares. It means you matter to him in a way even he may not fully understand yet. When your presence changes the air around him, it's one of the clearest signs that his heart reacts before his mind does. 4. He gets nervous, fidgety, or overthinks around you. When a man likes you more than he's comfortable admitting, his body reacts before his words do. His confidence with others suddenly drops a little when he's around you. He might start fixing his shirt, adjusting his hair, tapping his fingers, or shifting his weight from one foot to another. These are subtle signs of nervous excitement, the kind that only happens when someone genuinely cares about how they appear in front of you. He wants to impress you, but is afraid of messing up. He wants to say the right things, but he overthinks every word. That's why he pauses before speaking, laughs awkwardly, or forgets what he planned to say. It's not because he's shy in general. It's because you matter. You make him feel something that pushes him out of his emotional comfort zone. You'll notice him being extra aware of himself. Maybe he avoids long eye contact because he's scared you'll notice the attraction in his eyes. Maybe he blushes easily, smiles for no reason, or becomes quiet when you're near. His nervousness is a sign of emotional investment. He doesn't want to say anything that could make you think less of him. A man only fidgets or overthinks around the person who affects him deeply. It means your presence triggers his emotions, his chemistry, his heart. Nervousness is not weakness, it's evidence. Evidence that he sees you differently, values your opinion, and is afraid of losing a connection that hasn't even fully begun yet. 5. He mirrors your body language without realizing it. Mirroring is one of the strongest subconscious signs of attraction. When someone likes you deeply, their body naturally synchronizes with yours, without awareness, without effort. If you cross your arms, he might unknowingly do the same. If you lean forward, he leans forward. If you laugh, he smiles right after. It's a psychological reflex that happens when two people feel connected. This mirroring shows he's emotionally in tune with you. He's picking up your energy, matching your pace, and aligning himself with you. It's not something he does intentionally. His mind simply wants to be closer to yours, emotionally and physically. The more he's drawn to you, the more he adapts to your posture, your tone, even your style of speaking. You'll notice he nods when you nod, he sits similarly when you sit, or he tilts his head in the same direction as you. This isn't coincidence. It's his way of silently saying I'm with you, even if he doesn't realize he's doing it. When a man mirrors your body language, it means he feels safe with you, comfortable around you, and deeply connected to your presence. His subconscious is trying to build harmony between you both. Mirroring is nature's way of revealing emotions that words hide. When he reflects your movements, it shows he's not just interested, he's deeply drawn to your energy. 6. He jokes with others, but he softens around you. A man may be fun, loud, sarcastic, or playful with everyone else. But when he likes you, his entire tone changes. His jokes become gentler, his voice becomes softer, and his attitude becomes more attentive. He doesn't want to appear harsh or careless in front of you. Instead, he shows a side of himself that is tender, respectful, and emotionally open. You'll notice he never teases you in a way that could hurt your feelings. He becomes thoughtful about his words, making sure you feel comfortable, valued, and safe around him. Even if he jokes, it's soft humor, the kind that makes you smile, not the kind that embarrasses you. With others, he might be bold, confident, or loud. But with you, he becomes gentle. His expressions soften, his laughter becomes warmer, and he listens with more presence. It's because he doesn't see you as just another person. He sees you as someone he could lose, someone he wants to protect emotionally. This softness is a deep emotional sign. It means you hold a special place in his heart. You make him calm in a way others don't. You bring out his vulnerability, the real him behind his jokes and confidence. When a man softens around you, it reveals that he's not trying to impress the world. He's trying to connect with you. It shows his feelings are deeper, quieter, and more meaningful than he lets on. 7. He replies fast, unless he's trying not to seem too eager. When a man likes you more than he wants you to know, his texting patterns reveal everything. He replies to others whenever he feels like it. But with you, he responds quickly, almost instantly, because he doesn't want to miss a chance to talk to you. Even when he's busy, tired, distracted, or in the middle of something important, your message becomes a priority. But here's the twist. Sometimes he suddenly takes longer to reply, not because he lost interest, but because he's trying to hide how much he likes you. He doesn't want to appear clingy or desperate. He wants to seem calm, composed, in control. So he delays his responses on purpose, hoping it will make him look less invested, even though he's checking his phone every 2 minutes. Notice the difference. He replies fast when he's emotionally open. He replies slow when he's emotionally scared. The excitement of seeing your name on his screen instantly boosts his mood. He reads your messages multiple times, thinks carefully before replying, and sometimes even rewrites his texts, all because he wants to say the right thing. A man only puts this much thought into conversations when his feelings are deep. Fast replies show eagerness. Delayed replies show nervousness. Both reveal emotional investment. If his texting patterns are different with you than with everyone else, it's because you matter in a way he's afraid to admit. 8. He notices changes in your appearance instantly. When a man is secretly into you, nothing about you goes unnoticed. You could get a slight haircut, change your nail color, switch your perfume, or even adjust your style just a little. He's the first to see it. And he notices not because he's observant in general, but because you are his focus. Most people don't pay attention to small changes, but someone who likes you pays attention to everything. He sees when you're glowing, when you're tired, when you've put effort into yourself, or when you're feeling low. His eyes naturally follow you, not in a way that's obvious, but in a way that shows quiet admiration. He might compliment you gently. You changed your hair. That color suits you. Something looks different today. Or he may not say anything, but his expression changes. He looks at you a second longer. His eyes soften, or he smiles without realizing. This behavior comes from emotional awareness. He watches you because he cares. He wants to understand your mood, your style, your vibe. When a man notices your subtle changes instantly, it's a sign that he's paying attention on a deeper level, one that comes from affection, attraction, and genuine interest. His attention is not random. It's emotional. 9. He tries to impress you in subtle, quiet ways. Men don't always express interest loudly. Sometimes it shows in the quietest actions. When a man likes you more than you realize, he tries to impress you in ways that aren't obvious to others. He might stand up straighter when you walk by, speak more confidently, or act more mature around you. He wants you to see him in the best light, but he doesn't want it to look like he's trying too hard. He may talk about his goals, his work, his achievements, not to brag, but to show you he's stable, capable, and someone you can trust. He tries to be helpful, thoughtful, or reliable around you. He offers small gestures like carrying something for you, opening a door, fixing something, or giving advice, simple, subtle actions that show he wants to be useful in your life. He also tries to look good around you. Maybe he dresses better, adjusts his hair, or sprays a bit more perfume before seeing you. These small efforts are not for everyone. They are for you. He wants to impress you in ways that make you feel safe, comfortable, and valued. He doesn't want to overwhelm you, so he chooses quiet methods instead of grand gestures. Subtle effort is one of the purest signs of interest. If he changes his behavior around you, tries to stand out in little ways, or puts an unseen effort just to make you smile, he likes you much more than you think. 10. He listens to you more deeply than he listens to anyone else. When a man likes you more than he openly admits, his attention becomes different around you. He doesn't just wait for his turn to speak. He truly listens. His eyes stay on you, his face softens, and he absorbs every word like it matters. Even if the topic is simple, random, or emotional, he pays full attention because it's you speaking. You'll notice he remembers conversations you barely recall. He repeats things you once said casually. He brings up topics you thought he wasn't even paying attention to at the time. This level of listening doesn't come from politeness. It comes from emotional investment. Other people may talk over you or drift into their thoughts, but he stays present. He asks follow-up questions, tries to understand your feelings, and remembers your stories as if they were his own. Listening deeply is one of the rarest signs of affection because it shows he values your mind, your perspective, and your emotional world. When a man listens to you differently than he listens to others, it means your voice carries weight in his life. It means he's not just hearing words, he's connecting with the person behind them. Deep listening is love in its quietest, most sincere form. 11. He gets protective in a calm, non-controlling way. A man who likes you more than you think becomes protective, not jealous, not possessive, not controlling, but caring. He watches out for you in ways that feel safe, gentle, and supportive. He wants you to feel secure, not restricted. You'll notice it in small things. He makes sure you get home safely. He walks on the outer side of the road. He checks if you've eaten. He looks out for you when you're sad, anxious, or uncomfortable. His instinct is to shield you from stress, not to control your actions. Real protection is calm. It's steady. It doesn't make noise. He doesn't announce it. He simply shows it. He defends you subtly when someone speaks rudely. He steps closer when he senses you feel uneasy. He helps you without making you feel helpless. His protectiveness comes from a place of respect, not ownership. A man becomes gentle protective only when he feels a deep emotional connection. He cares about your well-being, your comfort, your happiness. He doesn't want anything bad to happen to you, because losing you, even emotionally, would hurt him more than he shows. 12. He remembers your favorite things without being told twice. When a man genuinely likes you, he remembers your preferences effortlessly. You don't need to repeat yourself or remind him. Once is enough. The things you love become the things he pays attention to. Your favorite food, your favorite place, your favorite music, your favorite color. He stores them without effort because they matter to him. You could mention your favorite drink casually, and he'll order it for you next time. You might talk about a song you like, and he'll send it to you later. You say you love a certain scent, and he'll notice it in a store. He's not trying to impress you in a big way. He's showing affection through awareness. This is emotional memory. People don't remember small details unless they care deeply. He listens, he notices, he remembers, because your happiness makes him happy. Your smile becomes something he works for, quietly and consistently. Remembering your favorites is his way of showing you that you're important, that he values what you value, and that he puts thought into your connection. This kind of attention is rare, and when a man gives it to you, it reveals that his feelings run much deeper than simple interest. 13. He acts differently when other guys approach you. A man who likes you more than he admits can hide his feelings from you, but he can't hide them from his reactions. The moment another guy talks to you, compliments you, or even stands a little too close, something shifts in him. His eyes become more alert, his posture straightens, and his attention locks onto the situation. He may not say anything, but his body language tells you everything. He becomes quieter. He watches more. He listens closely. He positions himself a little closer to you. It's not jealousy driven by insecurity. It's emotional awareness driven by affection. He suddenly becomes protective, more attentive, even more involved in the conversation, as if making sure the other guy knows you're not just any girl to him. Sometimes he gets nervous. Sometimes he gets serious. Sometimes he tries to act extra calm. But one thing remains. His behavior changes. If he jokes around normally but becomes more focused when someone else is around you. If he's relaxed with guys in general but subtly tenses up when someone flirts with you. If he suddenly tries to be near you without making it obvious. These are signs he sees you as someone special, someone he's afraid of losing even if he hasn't claimed anything yet. His reactions reveal the truth he tries to hide. You matter to him. 14. He gives you eye contact that lasts a little too long. Eye contact is one of the strongest nonverbal signs of hidden feelings. When a man likes you deeply, his eyes linger on you in ways he can't control. It's not just a glance, it's a moment. A quiet connection. A pause that holds emotion. You might catch him looking at you when you're not noticing. Or he looks away quickly when you catch him. Or he looks at you with a softness he doesn't show anyone else. His eyes stay a second too long because he's studying your expressions, admiring your features, or trying to understand your mood. This kind of eye contact isn't lust, it's emotional. It's curious. It's drawn to you. When you talk, he looks at you like he's listening with both his ears and his eyes. When you smile, his eyes light up. When you're sad, his eyes soften. When you look away, he still watches you for a moment, almost like he's memorizing you. Prolonged eye contact is something the heart does before the mind approves. It's a silent confession without words, a message that says, I feel something for you, even if I'm scared to show it. 15. He treats you better than he treats everyone else, without trying to show off. The strongest sign he likes you more than you think is the way he treats you differently. Not loudly, not dramatically, but consistently and quietly. He respects your feelings more. He listens more attentively. He speaks to you more gently. He's more patient, more thoughtful, more aware of your comfort. He treats everyone kindly, but he treats you with an extra level of care. He doesn't try to impress others while doing it. He doesn't show off. His kindness is for you, not for an audience. He gives you his time even when he's tired. He supports you even when he's busy. He remembers things that matter to you. He adjusts himself to make you comfortable. This is the type of affection that can't be faked. It's natural, effortless, and genuine. He may not confess his feelings directly, but his actions confess them every day. The way he prioritizes you, protects your emotions, listens deeply, and treats you differently than everyone else reveals the truth. You're special to him, important to him, someone he doesn't want to lose. When a man treats you better without trying to show off, it's because his feelings are real, quiet, sincere, and far deeper than he lets you see.